Hello everyone. I am going to quickly be setting up the stream, so just hang on for like 30 seconds. I'll be right back to get everything set up properly. I believe that should be good. Publish, confirm. Now that's out. I have monetization on. Hello, Sterling. Monetization's on, so then I can earn my solid dime from streaming, because streaming really brings in the big money. So, I guess now that Sterling, you're here, you mentioned something about music, and I have a set of music that shouldn't have copyright, or at least I've had zero copyright issues with these songs. They just don't even register on the YouTube copyright system. I don't know. Can you hear that? Is that a good volume? Louder, quieter? Yes, as in good volume? I'm guessing it feels a little bit loud for me, but I also have my desktop audio down, so what I'm hearing is louder than what you are hearing. So, right now, I am wanting to move some more animals from the hood over to that building that still doesn't have a roof, because as we know, the hood causes a ton of crashes. As you can see, the hood causes a bunch of... Okay, you know, I'm just going to quickly disable a pack. One of my... Okay. So my estimations with the music are good. Nice. Anyways, I have to go to here. Deactivate holoprint. Okay, there we go. Now I shouldn't be at 2 FPS every time an armor stand is nearby. So that should be nice. I did see Halcon has a horse right here. Oh, I already moved it. Right. Okay. Any other animals in here? I know TSK had some wolves I had to bring over, but seems like Halcon is doing a pretty good job with animals. You're an unnamed pig. Okay. I don't remember any animals in here that I need to move. Oh wait, I should probably join a VC, so then if anyone wants to join me, they can. There we go. Okay. Painting, that should be fine. They do have a habit of popping off, but They're not an animal. Paintings aren't an animal. Okay, this outline. I don't know if I recognize it, but I think it might be a new outline. Hopefully someone's building something there. Maybe earning some cash prizes for building at the hood. Okay. Barnes Disco area. Have not seen that there before. Same. I don't see any animals. I mean, this is a lot of block updates, so that's also going to cause lag. I might have to find a way to disable all this redstone. Okay. So how does this redstone work? What? Oh, I broke a repeater. Looking at these, that's gonna be all one tick. But what? This is pretty inefficient redstone right there. No, these are monostable circuits. So, what happens is, all of this redstone gets activated at the same time. And then, one redstone tick later, this comparator turns on, and this repeater turns on. So then, this redstone and this redstone turn on. One redstone tick later, this redstone then cancels the comparator output. So then you get one redstone tick output from the comparator. And then that goes into a string of observers. If I were to redo this to have the same effect, I would increase this clock to make it 2 times slower. And then just hook up the redstone into this observer mess. Instead of dealing with these monostables, but... Okay. Then what's this piston doing here? I'm trying to figure out how to turn this off in the official way to stop all these lighting updates. Because, you know, all these lighting updates, this is going to be crashing the server, and that's just unacceptable. Probably this lever. No. Faulty redstone. What should I expect from Barn, anyways? Is there any way I can get rid of a piece of redstone here? Yes, I can get rid of that piece of redstone. Oh. But that... That doesn't actually disable it. Never mind. Okay. Hello, Scotty. Lamps? I don't know. I would have to get more redstone. I love the disco party lights, but only when there's actually a disco going on, because why waste all those block updates? Okay, that's fine. I do need to do something, just quickly. I need to go on uh, a poop break. I'll be back in a minute. I do need to poop. And if I don't do it now, then I will feel quite bad for the rest of the stream. Okay, there we go. Me done pooping. Oh, okay. So now I need to get some redstone to fix up some of Barnes' very, very professional redstone. Okay. Still have a piece of black concrete. Need to drop that off. There. Yeah. Usually, like, I don't know what your internet is like, Scotty, but when my internet was a lot worse, streaming was just not great, so yeah. Not sure what to say about that. Alright, I was gonna go to Barnes. Gonna make a move soon. See what in-town cable internet is gonna be like. Okay. Yeah, I could see in-town internet being better than if you're living outside of town. There we go. Now that should actually be working. And I do need to get one piece of polished diorite just to fix up that hole. Then we can move on to investigating the next house. There we go. Now, it actually works. Okay. Mouseart's house. Or light home thing. Okay. Copper golem. What happens if I do that? Plank meh. Okay, anything else other than the copper golem? Chest minecart? You know, that's part of the furnace system. That should be fine. It's just this copper golem. Might have to move that guy. Bees. Bees feel like something harder to move, so that'll be for later. Allay. Yeah, I think this will be fairly easy to move. This allay is from Ray's Futuristic Cyberpunk Igloo Fairy of Doom. Okay, follow along allay. You know, I'm surprised about the amount of people who haven't really had any concerns about me moving all of the mobs over to the entity containment facility. Have fun. String torches in my mailbox. Okay. See you, Scotty. What are you building? Currently, I'm not building anything, but I'm doing some Snowkeeper business. I'm moving a bunch of entities out of the leg fest that is the hood, and I'm moving them to a separate area that doesn't get loaded too often to hopefully avoid lagging the server while in spawn and some crashes that can occur from it. And as a Snowkeeper, it's a really bad look having the place that you call home crash every, like, other day, so I think this is pretty necessary, even if I have to move some other people's, property. Yep, that should be good. I don't think I can really contain allays in one of these cells. And this is the buildings that I'm probably going to be working on. The base of it is pretty good, but the rest of the floors aren't doing too great. Okay. I already checked this house. Okay, Aki's house. I think I already checked that. Brooksy's cave is good. The snow farm. The two entities in here are necessary, except... Wait. That zombie is not necessary. You're not doing anything. Do you have a helmet? Yes, you do. I think I'm going to move you. I need to get leads to move that zombie. Wait, but I would need a hostile containment facility for him. And I don't think I'm ready for that yet. What's the purpose of the zombie? There is no purpose of the zombie. That's why I want to move the zombie. Like, okay, look at this. This is just a random minecart. Boom. One entity gone. Come on, guys. It isn't that easy to remove entities around here. And AP Fish is definitely quite guilty of moving, or not moving, but having a ton of entities. Hot Potato, 201, Oafk. What? Oh, 0 AFK. Okay, this area isn't actually... Wait. Was that an entity I saw? That's an entity. Okay then. Oh, right. He used to have a trading hall here. There are 2 villagers here. And anything else? Oh, okay. There's 4 villagers. What are your trades? You're not traded with. You have some pretty solid trades. Hello, the other red. And you two are stonemasons. Okay. Yeah, again, I'm going to leave those for later because they're villagers. But, each one of these blocks are an entity, so let's play the game, count the entities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And now down here, oh look, there's a bunch of bees. Usually, I'm not going to count that for this, but 20. 20. I thought there were more entities down in this area. Okay. Is it possible for a Bedrock orbital strike cannon? The answer to your question is really, what do you consider an orbital strike cannon? So, if you consider a machine that can nuke a location from a distance, then yes. Why are there just candles here? What? If you're talking, two-way. A machine that stays within a confined area that has no flying machines moving outside of the area to launch a nuke at least 5,000 blocks in each direction. I think that's impossible. But, okay, back to the space. AP Fish, you have around 22 entities here in your base. In the form of mini blocks. I'm going to have to talk to P about that situation. I said 5,000 blocks in each direction, so X and Z. With the machine staying confined to one small area. So you could build a machine that snow skips a bunch of stuff, and then brings another patch of snow over, and then snow skips it twice for 2 dimensions, but that's not confining the machine to one small area. You could use flying machines to move part of the machine over to that location, but that's keeping the machine not confined to one small area. Which I think it very much is possible if you stretch, like, if you say, okay, the machine sends out a flying machine, and then you just have to ride the flying machine to add another axis, or if you're okay with one axis orbital strike cannon, like, it can do infinite range in one direction, then that's already possible. Okay, just looking around Humdrum's place to see if there's any entities. And it looks like he's done a good job. And, okay, now returning on to the question about texture packs. These mini blocks are an add-on that Guildrock has. I mean, you can also sit on it. I don't know why, but why not? And the reason why I'm wanting to get rid of them is because they're entities. Entities cause lag, and I think they might be part of the reason why the HUD is so laggy. Okay. Let's see. Does Arcus have... Yeah, we're good. Okay, I think we might need some hostile containment facility here. Okay. Wolf. So you're coming with me, you're coming with me. Oh wait, the skeleton horse can't fit through the door. And the wolves are sitting. Okay. I need a water bucket. Well, you can... Okay. There is a bug that allows you to dupe any block. I don't know if that's still in Minecraft. If it is, then yes, you can duplicate TNT. And there's also some item duplication glitches that appear and disappear. And with one of those item duplication glitches, you can dupe TNT. Okay. Probably want to sleep so then I don't get kablooed by a creeper while I'm transporting someone else's mobs. Okay. Wolfie, you are gonna wake up. Or not wake up, but sit up. You sit up. And now... Okay. There we go. Did I? I lost a dog. Yeah. No, you can just... You're not gonna get stuck on... Okay, nah. Okay, there we go. Good job. Puppy? I need you to come with me. No, you're not gonna get stuck behind the lamppost, just... There we go. That was more effort than it needed to be. Right? Okay. Okay, come on. You too? And you two don't even have names? What kind of pet owner doesn't rename their pets? Come on. Come on, Guildrock. You can be better pet owners than this. I should probably check how many of the pets that I have collected actually have names on them. Okay, you two. I know that jumping over blocks is difficult, but, you know, I believe that you can do it. So, all 8 of those stalls are full. Yeah. I see a couple stalls over here that can work. So the brown one, you go over there. Black one, stay there. Okay, now I need to label them, so then if Arcus is wondering where her wolves are, then these signs can tell her. Arcus, yep, that should be good. You see, this is actually like the most humane zoo on Guildrock, because here we actually care about the animals instead of forgetting about them for days on end. And they definitely are free range, and they chose to live here. I'm totally not, like, don't question my ethics here, okay? This is all for the betterment of the server. There isn't even a roof on this building. Don't question. This is ethical. Okay. I think I want days, try months. For some of them, it's been months. Anyways, wait, no, there's one more problem in the hood that I need to deal with. I've seen this last stream, but I didn't really deal with it much. But I think right now is a good time to deal with this building. The Pumpkin Pie Farm. And in here, there's a farm that makes pumpkin pies. Sterling, exactly. No roof, fresh air. I'm just being so generous to these poor pets. So there's constantly 2 entities in the form of items here. I don't really want to kill the chickens because these are industrial chickens. I mean, should they be in the hood? That's questionable, but there should be some sort of item disposal system. So, let's see. There's a bunch of eggs there. There's a bunch of sugar, and there's a bunch of pumpkins. What is... What's stopping this? Oh, I don't think the machine's on. So if I hit this lever, we should see things come into action. Okay. So, who eats pumpkin pies? I don't know. I'm thinking of having a hopper underneath this hopper that gets locked, except for when this hopper gets enough items in it. So I'll need a bunch of comparators, hoppers, and some general redstone stuff. And a little restock on fireworks. Okay. Probably want a couple observers. Dispensers, why not? Droppers, why not? I'm just missing hoppers. Hoppers, comparators, and repeaters. Where would I have those? I own a redstone shop and I'm out of redstone supplies. That's probably not too good of a look. Okay. 8 repeaters, that should be good. I'll need a few more torches for comparators now. There. And glass should be important. There we go. Now I can make some modifications to the chicken farm to prevent lag. Okay, seriously. It isn't this hard to get rid of entities. There's just drowns in boats. Okay. So I'm thinking of having a hopper that I don't have. That's the one thing I forgot, hopper. I need to go back again. Okay. Kind of running low on hoppers. It'd be good if there was an iron shop in the shopping district. And that's coming from some guy who does redstone, so don't judge me. Villagers aren't really my thing. Wow, this This parkour is great. Okay. Hopper in there. That should siphon off some chicken eggs. If that redstone torch is on, then it shouldn't siphon them. Okay, that dropper does get activated. That's not what I was wanting. Okay. If that line is on, when the machine is on, that redstone is up. Hello, legend. That means to make this machine work, I just need to have the dropper. You know what? Yeah, that might actually work. Just like that. Right now, I am trying to delag one of the Guild Rock members' farms, so then there isn't a build-up of entities. Oh, that doesn't look great. Okay. Lava there. Torch over there. I need to detect this hopper to see if it is full. No. I need to detect that hopper right there to see if it's full. There we go. So, is there anything... Why is that staying... Oh. This. I accidentally broke that. Sugar, is that also full? Yep, sugar's full. You know, I'm gonna just throw these resources out since I don't need them right now. And I think that should be good. So, I don't want a bunch of block updates, so I'm going to have that. So once this hopper gets full enough, that redstone will power, torch will deactivate, and then that clock will start up, this dropper will start spitting out everything it has, and this hopper will get unlocked, taking eggs, meaning this hopper will always have space for more eggs, meaning there will be no eggs, causing lag. Now I just need a lava bucket to burn some of the eggs. To my knowledge, there's no pumpkin pies shops out of stock in the shopping district. Okay. I'm just trying to prevent some lag. There. Fire tick is off, so I am not going to set this house on fire. If anyone is well, words are hard. If anyone in chat is wondering, I am not setting the house on fire. Because here at Slime Inc., we do not condone setting houses on fire. Okay. Oh, I tabbed out there. Nice. So, okay, minecart goes into the office. These are all the entities I have gotten rid of from throughout the hood area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 entities in the form of those kind of blocks. With an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 entities in the entity containment facility. And now it's time to build onto this house, since it very much is lacking a roof. Ouch. So, I'm thinking 4 blocks tall for the spruce area, and then I'm thinking the roof trims will start. Thank you, Bedrock Edition. Okay. Now I'm wondering, what kind of details should I put in each spot? We could go with a basic window for this part. There. Not bad. I think that there still needs to be something on the bottom part of that. I think I a lot of the time underutilize plants in builds. So I'm thinking of incorporating maybe a little bit of foliage, like flowers. Thinking of using mangrove trapdoors as the containers. Using these grass blocks. And what kind of flowers can I use? Azalea? Yeah, that could work. I'll check out the flowers. Okay, nope. Okay, we can choose cornflowers, flowering azaleas. I think I like the flowering azalea option. Cornflowers, poppies. I don't know if there's enough color in those. I'm thinking of a little bit of a bigger flower. Yeah, I think flowering azalea or... Could cherry saplings work? Cherry leaves, that could work. Sweet berries could work. Okay. Thinking of having those two at the places where there's foliage. What do I think? I'm not sure if the red of the mangrove... Does that fit in? I think it would look bad if that was dark oak. And it would look bad if it was spruce. I think the red can work. I'm thinking of adding one little flower pod there. On this side, it doesn't quite work since there is an entrance here. Yeah. I kind of like that. Having the cherry saplings as a mini flower. Now, do I want it on all sides? Or do I just want that on the front? I think I want to be a little bit more creative with this build, so I'm just going to have that only on the front and then choose a different kind of detail. Okay. I'm just going to check out what other builds. Here we have the planter flowers. There's some leaves. Shelves. Bean's house also has those kind of plants, window shutters, and windowsills. I'm looking for some other kind of detail higher up. Okay. Wait. I don't think the snowman always had that face. Okay, let's see. What does this house have? I'm thinking hay bales actually seems like a good option to build with, since this is an animal-themed base. I'm thinking barrels, composters, rails. Hay bales. You could look in a backup world. I think I have some ideas now, so I think I should be fine. Pumpkins, I think, could look good. Thinking a little bit more tough could be helpful. Copper. I feel like I've underutilized copper this season, so why not? Well, not for armor though, but I think copper bars or lightning rods could be really helpful in making something look good. Hay bales, I think, should remain on the outside. I saw this technique being used. I think having one side with some of these kind of details could be good. On the side, I think that's good. Now for the top. Windows, windowsills. Okay. Thinking windowsill material out of tough. Maybe regular tough on the outside. But I don't know if that's going to look good. I did mention copper. I think I'm... Copper might not look too good, though. You know, it's worth a try. These two are going to be fences. Yeah, not really convinced about the copper. Is there a trapdoor that's kind of gray? I mean, pale oak, kind of. I could use some of the new shelves, however you'd craft them. I think they're made with stripped wood. And I think I want the pale version. still thinking of anything else that could replace the tough walls. Yeah, they do look like stripped logs. I think I might have to unlock the crafting recipe. Six stripped logs get 6 shelves. Okay. Ah, yes. I didn't have the recipe unlocked. I don't know if hanging signs can help me at all, but I'm going to try doing something with hanging signs as well. You know, I actually don't mind having the shutters a pale color. But having them like that, that's just no. There. Not bad. Okay. I think that might look a little bit weird, having the shelves. Okay, chat. I want to try using shelves for guild markers. Use 2 banners with the letters. And the 3rd spot for guild flag. Yeah, that seems like a cool way to use them. As lettering, that's different than just different than signs. A little bit of a bigger font than signs, but smaller than banners themselves. I think I want... Oh, ow. Oh my goodness, my flying is just not great. Here. This, I think, needs to be like that to make it seem more similar. Is that better? I think that's better. Yep. So chat, do you prefer... Oh wait, I don't have the dark oak fences in, but do you prefer the, shelves or trapdoors? Trapdoors? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. Even if I change it to that? They kind of look quite similar like this. I could do any of them. I think still something down at this level would be good. I'm wondering if there's any skeletons. Ah, there's a skeleton. With some of these bones, I can bone meal the sweet berries. The sweet berry's blocking. The sweet berry was blocking the window, so I didn't quite like that. Maybe along the side, there doesn't need to be any plants. Ow. Okay. Think a little bit of a different texture there would be good. Yep. Now, the roof. Probably, in my opinion, the hardest part of any build. I'm kind of thinking of an overhang over here. So, we have sections of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Block. 1, 2, 3. Block. 1, 2, 3. Block. Okay, trim material, I'm thinking should be tough or deep slate. I think tough would probably be the best trim material. Tough bricks. I know everyone watching this is going to be sad that I'm not using a stone cutter, and I'm losing so much stone by not using it, but just, no, deal with it. I don't feel like getting one of those stone cutters. Okay. So, whenever building trims, I always have an overhang, no matter what. Even of these overhanging the pillars that are also overhanging, kind of. I feel like it gives the build a bunch of extra depth that is needed for a build like this. So that's going to be from that side. This is going to go horizontal. Well, yeah, the roof is going to go from the right side to the left side. Okay. This left side is going to be the same as that. Do I want the roofs to be at a 45-degree angle? Is this a style that... I think 45-degree angles will make this good. We could use as guild seals for the shopping district shops and other things on the server. I think, yeah, that could be used to provide a visual. It might make it easier to identify which shop is from which guild, or at least I think it would just feel better. I don't know. But yeah, that could be a good idea. Having that the shelves to kind of display which guild each shop is from. Yeah. Is that... Yeah, I think I like it down a block. Yeah. Wait, Sterling, you joined? I don't think I noticed you logging on. I don't think I actually saw the join message from, Yeah, that was a long time ago. You may have joined during my poop break. Okay. Is that one I think this should be good. I'm just wondering, what should the top roof material be? I could go for more of a red color. I could go for more of a blue color like that house. A red roof would really make it stand out, so I think I'm going to do a red roof just cuz. And, you know, it's kind of in my name. I need to have some red in the build. So that means mangrove log, or mangrove planks can be used in the roof. Yeah, like that house. That house has a red roof. What blocks are similar to mangrove and... Okay, red nether brick, actually. Red nether brick could be useful. Just red nether brick is a very annoying block to get. Okay, thinking red nether wart. I'm looking for stair variants. I'm thinking red nether brick is probably the best stair variant. I can sprinkle in some other stuff like red nether wart, red wool, red terracotta, netherrack, to just give the roof a little bit more texture. I do want to keep some nether wart, but nether brick and nether wart for red nether brick. Crimson could work. Do I have any crimson? I do have crimson, but it's 3, so... time to shop. Oh dear. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now we're in the shopping district. Man, I've spent so many diamonds on the silly wood shop. I think cherry's out of that color range, but... yeah, crimson. That should be good. Got crimson, mangrove, red nether brick. When you came up, use the hub portal. Okay. The hub portal. Like... with... your hub? Okay, I still need to pick up the nether brick. So, once I have the nether brick, then I'll come over and check out your hub.
Hey, Red.
Hello.
I was. Let me pause your stream. No, I wanted you, if you were down in the shopping district, I thought you might want to see this shelf thing.
Okay.
Because I put also in suggestions in Discord, but it's like at the beginning of the seasons, we could literally make an official seal using any color banner, with any color to make the letters along with the official banner of the guild and then shelf wood and actually make like each guild could have like their own seal.
Okay. And they could have their own shelf.
Yeah, you if you when you come over, look at my mailbox. It's right next to the OG mailboxes. I just put one there as a tester.
Okay. It's less recognizable from a distance, but up close, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good detail for up close.
Yeah, you could put that like on any of the shops that the guilds build, and then that marks it. So even if somebody's either on hiatus or whatever, the warden knows whose shop it is to ask to restock, or anybody in general can then just say, "Hey, can you guys restock this shop?"
Or just the banners in general, but yeah, that also definitely works. It does require less pattern recognition because would I even know that this is the OG banner? Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. That's the whole thing. Banners alone, I don't know what each one is, but like when we do it in a shelf, you'd then have the letters as well. So it's just like creating an official guild seal almost that could be used for anything that's guild related.
The
That's
AF
the idea.
the AF and MN guilds still don't have, and EZ, they all don't have an official banner, which, I'm partly to blame. I should definitely come up with a Mountaineer banner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what
You
kind
do like a mount.
mountain banner pattern Minecraft?
You could do any kind of mountains. Like there's like mountains in the distance and things like that. You could even do a Canadian flag if you wanted to. Is it well no, not everybody in your guild is from Canada though.
Yeah, only two of us are, and then Scotty, which, yeah,
You just be adopted.
hmm. I do see some good ones. I could probably help modify some of these so then they would look better, but yeah, that I think will be something for off stream
Yeah,
because
I just wanted to see what your. I just
yeah,
wanted to get your thoughts on it real quickly.
yeah. I think that's good for uh as a more fine detail.
Because realistically, I think for the most part, I don't know if it's just the guilds I've talked to, but like most shops belong to the guilds as well as the person who built it. Because usually not like some one person in the guild might do the farm, or the other person does the build and then stocks it with the thing from the farm. So it's usually a
Yeah.
team effort.
The
So
Mountaineers, we don't really have uh guild shops. It's kind of we
you
do
have a
it
casino.
alone. Yeah, um that's complicated.
He's technically he built it, but he's using your diamonds to run it.
Yeah. It's a
That's a
joint
team
venture.
effort. Great. I wasn't sure how some guilds, because usually if somebody leaves, the guild usually owns the shop. If a person leaves or goes on hiatus, right?
Yeah.
And they become responsible for it.
And then, yeah, when you leave, then usually guild takes over.
Oh, okay. Cool. I just wanted your quick thoughts on that.
Okay.
Have fun building. Your thing is looking pretty cool. It's not quite a barn, but it looks pretty good.
It's not supposed to be a barn.
Oh, you're building like a house for the animals?
Yeah.
They're gonna live in a house?
Yeah. Entity
Come check it.
containment facility.
Oh, Anthony. You know, you could put a shelf on and then have the 3 letters.
ETF?
I think so.
People might confuse it for the best guild of last season. With an F at the end.
Oh, EC was the thing?
Oh, wait. EC? Never mind.
Because entity starts with an E, right?
I was thinking ET, not EC.
Oh. Did you have
I passed
containment?
English, don't worry.
Sure you did.
Yep.
All right, let me go over there.
It was like 7-ish months ago, but that still counts.
Okay. And technically, even if you got a D, that's still passing, right?
I don't think that what I got would be considered a D, but okay.
You are at 153.
Oh wait,
Positive 153.
I haven't been looking at chat. There we go. Now chat's open. There are a few minutes there.
No one's really saying anything. I was
Yeah.
chatting.
I think that my stream time is a little bit off of what I usually stream at.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
You're usually the morning.
Usually I'm 2 to 5-ish.
Let's just do this. Is this far enough away that it's going to they won't be loaded in?
It should be far enough away that when you're in the middle of the hood that doesn't get loaded. So
Look, you have a guard.
You're fired from life.
Like, wow, this isn't really lit up then, is it?
Okay.
Just add a few torches in here for the animals. Here, guys, have some light. It's okay.
The nearby normal house is about when that area gets loaded.
There you guys go. There's at least some light for you.
So
AP fish, AP fish, AP. You should just call this like AP Fish's house, animal house.
Yeah, AP Fish has a habit of including a ton of entities in his home. He also has 20-ish of those mini blocks, so I really need to talk to that guy about all the crashes he's been causing.
How bad do mini blocks actually affect the server?
That's unknown, so I'm saying a lot.
Okay.
As Snowkeeper. Did I do this purely as an excuse to kidnap everyone's pets? No.
Now, technically, if they were abandoned, are they still their pets?
Well, technically, they're not simply their
I
pets,
mean,
they're our pets because
they didn't even
legal.
name a lot of them. A lot of them aren't even named.
Yeah,
I mean, when you have like when you get an animal that you love, you normally name it. Oh, here's one. Diet Mayor is named.
that's TSK's.
Okay, but
See,
normally it's like when you have an animal that you love, you name it.
yeah. You see, I don't really
Name
name
it.
any animals because I don't form strong attachments to online animals.
But I'm like, man, out of this whole thing, only one, oh, two animals: Mushroom HG Senior and
That's
Evil
AP
Horse. Three.
fishes.
Okay.
Both of those
Hey,
are
you know what
Ps.
I did in one of the servers that I was on. I did name one of the skeleton horses. I named it Glue Stick.
Okay.
Another server because technically it's dead, right? So you could just have lore behind it that it died in a glue factory, and that's how it got its name. Maybe
Oh,
it wasn't the fastest horse.
well, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
This is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do the front with?
The front?
Like the front, like right here, like the roof where
Hmm.
the roof meets the wall.
I will figure it out. But yeah, I think it's not looking too bad. I am
Yeah.
trying to build with some details that I'm not used to, and
Okay.
the foundation is designed in a way that I'm not super used to as well. So
Some lighting in here at least. Let them have at least a little bit of light in here.
I
Keep
have
them
a
in the
habit
dark.
of making accidental mom farms.
I'm like, man.
I'm definitely the one to be trusted with all these animals. Don't you worry at all.
I do like the cherry, the way you have that in the pots. Those actually bring out the wood nicely.
Yeah.
They accent it really good.
And it's kind of a similar color to the red,
Hmm.
so it's still keeping the theme of red, brown, and gray. Which, yeah,
That level goes for.
I think so far it's turned out quite well. Don't really have many complaints about it.
Nope, it does look good. I'm noticing also more and more mobs are spawning with copper, so I think they're. I don't know if that's going to replace the iron because there's no way to buy copper armor through villagers.
Hmm. I think that's. It's supposed to be another tier of progression, but I think most people will simply make iron armor first.
Yeah. So that's why I'm wondering if they're going to like remove leather armor from mob spawns and just give them copper instead,
I think my
or
streaming
remove.
platform's bugged. It says I have. It jumped from like 3 viewers to 17 viewers. If there's actually 17 viewers, that's wrong. I
Here
don't.
it says 21 watching now. Started stream 110 minutes ago.
21. What?
23 watching now.
That's weird. What's going on?
Can you see your list in YouTube? Can you see who's in your chat?
I don't know. But, well, if you are real people, I don't know if YouTube's bugging, but welcome here. I am just building a house for a bunch of um uh Snowkeeper business. These animals are definitely mine. As you can see, these signs have my name all over them. And I'm very much keeping them safe. Because that's what, as Snowkeeper, kind of law enforcement of the server does.
Mm-hmm.
And Red won't bite at least most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, most of the time I don't bite. But that does feel weird, having 23 viewers. That feels almost view botting. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. YouTube can be funky sometimes.
Yeah, usually, like, at least on Twitch, if it's view bots, they usually spam, like, crappy stuff in chat. So,
Yeah.
there's usually.
Usually there's a reason for them being there.
Yep. Normally there is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. I like how you accented it with the logs. The what is it? Not warped. It's the other one.
Crimson.
Crimson.
Yeah. The back is still boring. But, you know, some details from this side or the front could be used.
Oh, hello.
Ouch.
Here.
Yeah, I think that's good. I want to add a couple stairs rounding off the red part, so then it's less out of place.
Did you move villagers over here? The two villagers?
No, I did not do that. But I am planning on having a small area for villagers because I'm sure you will never guess who has 4 villagers under his base.
I saw. Was it Brooksy?
No,
I remember seeing them. I wasn't sure who they'd set up a trading hall.
it's AP Fish.
Yeah. He likes to have a lot of entities, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if this lag improves. This should help a little bit. I think if worst case, what we can also do is just take down some of the mini blocks and put them in chests for people, since they're not serving a whole lot of purpose right now. Take down if there's like a lot of them. If there's a small amount, keep them there, but
Yeah.
see if that helps. But yeah, this was a lot of animals. This was 8 up, 6 up here.
Yep, 6 horses. I think there's even enough space for another floor on top
9,
of this.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, you pulled like 21?
Yep.
21 animals.
And an allay.
Yep.
I wouldn't quite consider an allay an animal because
The bird,
kind
of.
I think
At least it's
what would you call it?
well, it's the opposite of the Vex. Supposedly,
Yeah.
the pillagers used olays to make Vexes. They experimented them, just like they use villagers to make Ravagers.
Some sort of fantasy thing. because I
Hmm.
don't know. Yeah. Okay. Now it's time to tackle the boring sides of the base. Not base, but yeah. Entity
Facility.
containment facility.
Call it a facility. We're doing the facility.
It's a facility.
Yes.
Very legal, a very moral facility.
Hmm. Could put bars on the back, like at least in one of them, just have iron bars.
You know, you're just asking to make me look like a villain at that point. I think copper bars could work good.
Or at least do the copper lanterns. Those could look nice too.
Hmm.
The new ones
They could.
with the chain.
Hmm. They might work well with this. I don't know. Haven't really used those in many builds.
They're really cheap at the market or at the shopping district. They're
Yeah,
they're selling them a stack for 1 diamond, which is really good for lanterns.
a lot of things are quite cheap at the shopping district.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm thinking, do I make it symmetrical? Hmm. I think yeah. Unless, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to make the outside spot to the right where the hostile mobs are.
If you put bars on, it's just to keep them safe from the outside elements.
Yeah, I'm just
Um,
being such a good
the zombie.
snowkeeper and protecting all these pets, unlike all
Yes,
those bad pet owners.
it just left them behind. It's
Yeah,
like they moved. They moved to their new area and said goodbye, pets.
yeah.
We don't have room for you.
Think about how hurt these animals are. And
Yes.
yeah. And then the snowkeeper made all of them a nice, beautiful house to live in, where they'll be
Yes.
loved for and taken care of.
Yes. And you'll come visit them daily.
Oh yeah, definitely daily visits. That's totally gonna happen. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna take a little bit of dirt from this area. Nobody will notice. I'm still confused about the supposed 22 viewers. That that
You know?
feels weird.
And you have I'm not sure as much with YouTube, but with Twitch you'd be able to see all of the viewers who are in chat. You could see like a little log. You could go through and see who's there.
Okay.
Here I don't know if they have that.
Hmm. Okay.
That's 23.
Hmm. Is this outside area good? Is that a big enough area?
Yeah, what are you building here?
Uh, I think probably more of a hostile mob containment area. So then
Oh,
they
okay.
get less care because they're hostile.
What is besides like zombie curing? What's the purpose of having hostile mobs at your base to
Uh,
hold them?
Good question. And at the very least, it's an extra decoration to make it look better.
Oh, okay. I know around here somewhere there's two Ravagers.
Oh yeah, I think those can also go in here.
Good luck moving them.
You know, thinking about it, if there's two Ravagers, I might want to make this hostile containment facility a little bit bigger since Ravagers are a little bit on the chunky side.
They'll need their own pen.
Yeah.
Who flooded this village down here?
Uh, that was kind of something as a community, I think. I don't know
Hmm.
who specifically did that or came up with that idea, but yeah, there's a village that is flooded because
But none of the houses are flooded. It'd be funny if the villagers were still in there.
hmm, seems like
Oh,
today has been a little bit rainy.
mhm. This is when you start putting the UK flags down here for Max.
An accurate representation of the UK, always rainy.
Yeah. Just a few inches of rain today.
At least it's better than the 6 inches of rain yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's gonna turn nighttime.
Yeah. Okay. I'm putting the music back on. It went through the entire
Oh, nice.
playlist, kind of. Not officially a playlist, but
That worked well though. The music was like really low enough that you couldn't really. It wasn't overly like annoying, but it
okay.
was nice. So whoever built this over here and put villagers in there didn't put farmland down.
Or
So
they
there's just
did, and it's so old that all the farmland has gone by now.
Oh really? Could fix that. How would you get in? Is there a door or is this just like a never-ending?
I don't know. I think that's quite old.
Oh, here it is. It's over here. Here's the door. Kind of.
Hmm. I think I want that area a little bit lower. Oh boy, my brother's back.
Okay. Sure. Is there water under here is the question. It looks like there is. Man, they go right to work. to work.
Right as you planted.
Yep, they're like running over to plant stuff.
Hmm. Maybe another block, yeah. Okay. Yep, that I think is a good level.
There's another spot for you guys.
Okay, that's center. Yeah, I'm thinking... Just a less sloped roof would be good.
Now, is this actually a farm, or did they just put villagers here? Because I don't see a place where there would be a collection system for, like, wheat.
It looks like a villager breeder to me.
How many beds are on the roof? Well, there's only 2 beds, so they wouldn't breed. There's more beds they can be put in a chest, but...
Maybe there was more, and then the beds were removed? I don't know.
Interesting. Or they're the sole survivors of the village. One day they'll repopulate it.
Yeah, there used to be more villagers in the hood, but they were dealt with, along with a bunch of animals that were also dealt with.
I heard there was also, like, some farms in there that were causing some lag.
Or at least
Like
there were,
animal farms.
yeah, mob cap issues.
Yeah. I think, like, a sheep farm was in there. And, is the... So if you build a sheep farm at spawn, is that always loaded in Bedrock, or no?
Only if someone's at spawn.
Okay.
Spawn
So the
chunks...
chunks have to be loaded. It's not like Java.
Yeah, the chunks have to be loaded.
Okay. Did you guys all live here at the beginning of the season? Was this like you
A
guys
good
all
amount
lived
of
together
players, yeah.
for the first week or two before, or did people like as soon as it went they spawned out right away?
For the first month or so, I think spawn was the place.
Okay. I know, like when I was on BlockQuest for season 1, for the first week we were all locked on the island and we did like a build kind of battle and had a competition in that. And then after that we were allowed to leave. It was kind of like a get to know you kind of thing.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if like the world was open so that everybody could leave the first day, or if it was a little different. This is nice.
There. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream there. It's been going for a little bit more than 2 hours. That's kind of what I had planned. I don't know what's up with YouTube numbers and stuff. I'll check on that a
Wow.
little bit later, but see ya,
And you can
everyone.
keep the stream torch as a gift. Like
Oh, wait.
since you're the last.
I should actually go back to see the stream torch.
Oh, you didn't even get it yet?
I haven't yet. So, bear with me. One moment.
Mm.
Professional YouTubers.
I think it's just a flower.
Okay.
It's a tortoise or
Torch flower.
Torch flower. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that. You got your thing now.
Woo! Now we can officially end the stream. So, thank you, everyone who stayed in chat. And thank you, everyone who watched. I will see you sometime. Eventually. Maybe. And I'll post a video sometime. Probably tomorrow,
Maybe.
because I have a video finally finished.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Bye.